The answer is don't upgrade. Whatever that comment was trying to say. Shattered Mercury says, can you not change the start menu's look? I had high hopes for this. Given the good, bad cycle, this was supposed to be a good version. Well, that good, bad cycle is obviously a lie because Windows 10 is terrible. Smola says, the main reason why Windows 10 sucks is that it spawns problems with games. For example, COH2 won't even launch on Steam because of that crap error 41. And Battlefield 3 has display bugs. And also I noticed that the keyboard and mouse are less responsive. That's because Windows 10 is uncompatible. It's new, so it's not going to be compatible with the old stuff, is what I'm trying to say. Droids Gaming says that and they sell all the data on your hard drive to people. That is true. Windows 10 spies on you. And with that little Cortana thing, it's listening to you as well. So just keep that in mind when you're installing Windows 10. I don't want an operating system. I don't want to use an operating system that feels like I'm always being watched, okay? It's not that big of a complaint, okay? I just don't want an operating system that spies on me. Joe Blow says, if they want to make Windows 10 more like 7, why not keep 7? Why not keep 7? I agree with you. The only plus I found in Windows 10 is the backup image was smaller. The bright side is 2 Windows failures in a row. The bright side is 2 Windows failures in a row. We'll show Microsoft for what it really is. I kind of understood what you were talking about until the end, so I don't know. Alright, this comment, this guy, he's been arguing with me for the past day or so, just leaving me paragraphs on paragraphs of I only read up to about half, then I just stop. It's just ridiculous how much time and effort this guy is putting into damage control for a company that couldn't care less about him. So I'm not going to read all this, fortunately. He's basically just saying, I mean, you're free to read it yourself, is what I'm trying to say. Because I'm not, you guys know already I'm not a good reader. I'm definitely not a good public reader. I'm good at reading inside my head, but reading out loud is just terrible for me. So I'll try to read it. I'll try to read it. You guys can laugh. You are an idiot for a number of reasons. No start menu? Are you dumb? Okay, so my computer is not automatically there. You can pin it into the panel once you turn it on your desktop, and then pin it to that charms panel. You can do the same with control panel. Run, and you can arrange them how you want. Okay, we get it. You can arrange things where you want it to be. For useless reasons. Nobody wanted it arranged anyway. You shouldn't have to arrange your key components like your settings. Why would you want to customize where your settings are at? I mean, in tutorial videos, you're just going to be confused out of your mind. I mean, seriously, you should just have that everything be coherent with other people's operating systems because tutorial videos, all that stuff, you don't want to change stuff back and forth. That would just be confusing. But I do agree you should have some level of customization on your start menu, but it's just useless having apps on it and pre-install at that. The apps are just bloatware. They shouldn't be there. They just take up hard drive space and get bigger as time goes on. I will give you that the visual appeal has gone down, and I would also like to see curved borders returned, but that is a visual appeal that I can get over. Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion on it, not mine. So you're saying you can get over it, but just because you can get over it, I should get over it. No, no. You even agreed with me, and I'm saying my opinion on it, and you're saying your opinion on it. That's just because you have a differing opinion on it doesn't mean I should agree with you. That makes no sense at all. You agree with me, yet I'm supposed to get over it on a product, really? This is a product, okay, guys? You guys are forgetting that this is a product manufactured by a company that honestly doesn't care about its consumers. So you have had to turn on the ability to see my computer on the desktop since Windows XP, so it's nothing new. And the control for that is easy to find by typing into the search desktop icons, which if anyone avidly using computers for 5 or more years does not know, does not deserve to call himself knowledgeable on the computers. Okay, what does that have to do with the video I uploaded? I never said anything about my computer. I mean, seriously. I'm talking about the overall layout and the unappeal of it and the confusion that's causing on Windows 10. I'm not talking about my computer clicking settings on a desktop. That's honestly not what I'm talking about at all. I'm talking about the overall layout, not just one useless feature that's been around since Windows XP. I never mentioned anything about clicking your having my computer on your desktop. You obviously have no idea what this video is talking about. The start menu is there, and is much more customizable to what you want on it, and not just what the system automates. Well, sometimes system automation is a good thing. You don't want to customize your freaking start menu. Why would you want to do that? On tutorial videos, you are going to be confused. Confused, especially for casuals. I mean, you can customize your desktop. I mean, it's just a useless feature. It's just a useless feature is what I'm trying to say. Just cut out all the BS. It's just a useless feature. Having customization on a start menu. On the original start menu, it was just a basic one list. You just had your settings, your files. For serious people, people don't, oh my gosh. People don't want to customize your start menu with apps and crap. Why would they add that? It's a useless feature. It's just a useless feature that nobody even asked for. And it's just confusing. It's confusing in itself. Why would you want that? Why would you want to customize your start menu? It's only supposed to list like a good, let me see how much my start menu has. It's only supposed to list your documents, your my computer, recent items, control panel, PC settings, network connections, printers. That's what mine has. You don't need to customize that. Why would you want to customize that? That makes no sense. Why would you want to customize those, what, 6 settings? Why? Why? That's not what the start menu was for. And you're saying, I have no idea what computers are about? You have no idea what computers are about. I mean, look at you. You can't customize everything. It's just useless. Having to customize where my computer is. Why? Why? My computer holds all the files. You don't need to customize it. It should be at the start menu where everyone knows it is. And I just got Windows 10. Windows 8 was just telling me to upgrade to Windows 10. Now, I don't know what that was about. They always push this crap on me every 10 seconds. Like, literally, it just needs to stop, and it's pissing me off. Ooh, you can customize this. That's not a reason. That's not a reason. It still looks ugly. It still looks plain. As I said in this video, it looks ugly and plain. And it's useless having to customize. Who cares? It still looks ugly. It's still unappealing. It's still stupid in itself and confusing. Why would you want all these apps randomly scattered? Isn't it easy to have one consecutive list that goes in alphabetical order rather than just a random blocks scattered all over the place in your start menu? That would just be confusing. It would be harder to find stuff. We're talking about down to the seconds of saving time. We're not talking about minutes and stuff. We're talking about seconds, milliseconds. Wouldn't you think it would be easier to read a list rather than seeing huge blocks on your screen? Just think about that for 10 seconds. Just think about that for literally 10 seconds because you're making no sense here. You're just rambling on for 5 paragraphs. Why don't you make a video? How about that? Why don't you stop wasting your time on comments nobody will read and just make a video? I'm the only one reading this. You should be glad I'm even making a video response on this so people can actually see what you're talking about because you're making no sense at all. All right, quote unquote. Who checks? All right, who checks weather from the start menu? End quotes. Well, the point is, you can now see what your current forecast is without having to open the web browser. If you don't like the default app, you can find the app you like. And if you don't like the weather apps, you can just remove it. No need to be childish and assume that everyone functions as you do. Are you retarded? You only need to check the weather once in a day. How many times do you open up the start menu? Like 60 times per computer session? I mean, seriously. Like, who checks the weather every 10 seconds? It only takes 10 seconds to load it up on your web browser. You don't need the start menu for that. Why would you put it out of all the places? Why would you put it there? It's as useless as the widgets. That's why they got rid of it. You don't need to check the weather every 10 seconds to the point where it's on the side of your screen. You only need to check it once a day. You don't need to check it every 10 seconds. It's as useless as the calendar app. It's right there on the side of the screen. Why don't they just put it on the bottom of the screen? On the bottom with the time and the date. Why don't they just put it with those things? Why don't they have to put it on the freaking start menu? It makes no sense. They should have just put it there. I mean, it's all just annoying, is what it is. Having these useless features clutter your system and having to do all this stuff to fix it. It's just annoying. Annoying. It's not good, is what I'm trying to say. It's not good. You might like it, but I don't. And that's what makes it an opinion. I'm not saying, oh, you're an idiot for preferring that. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're an idiot for preferring weather on the thing. I'm explaining why I don't like it. And if you don't agree with that, then move to North Korea or something where there's no free speech or anything, and there's no such thing as having a brain, and just move to North Korea if you have a problem with that. But I'm not gonna freaking change my opinion because of you. Alright, this guy says, another reason you are an idiot is Microsoft has already told us that Windows 10 is the last OS they will release. Now, it may not hold, but to still make claims of a Windows 11 is premature and amateurish reporting. Well, obviously they're going to make a Windows 11. It's no secret. I mean, Windows 10 has already failed and nobody's upgrading. They're going to have to release something else because we've already seen that that won't hold. It's not going to be their last OS. A few years down the line, they're probably going to make another one. They are going to make another one probably. And when I made this video, I did not know they said that it was their last OS. I probably wouldn't have said that if I knew beforehand, but I don't know everything. This is a rant, for God's sake. I'm not having news articles in my face while I'm making this rant. It's unscripted and everything. It's just me generally saying I don't like the layout and it's glitchy and buggy. It's just me venting for YouTube. I mean, what part of that don't you understand? I'm not some sort of news reporter reading a freaking transcript. I mean, come on, it's all off the top of my head. I can't come up with every single fact. Like, just put yourself in my position. Like, seriously, I can't think of everything. I can't fact check everything. Oh, but you didn't say, oh, but you said Windows 11, and there is no Windows 11. Ah, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Ah, you didn't know. Ah, you're an idiot. Ah, you didn't know. Ah. Yeah, yeah, nice logic there. I didn't know, okay? I didn't know they said that was their last OS. And I probably just assumed that they'd be making another one. They've been making other ones for the past 10 years. Why wouldn't they make another one now? I didn't know, okay? And this information is all new. It's all new. I can't keep up with everything when I'm making this rant. I don't have a freaking I don't have everything uploaded into my head automatically. I'm not a freaking computer. I can't think of everything at once. So I just focus. I just turn on the camera as say common sense when I'm making these videos. I don't just say, "Oh, but um Microsoft has released their statement on Windows 10 and they have said that there will be no more operating systems being released by Microsoft." No, I'm not a news reporter, okay? Of course, I'll fact check it on the next video, on my next rant, but this video has already been uploaded. This video was probably uploaded before they actually released that information. So just keep crying. And I'm not reading the rest of your comments because it's just you saying I'm an idiot. You guys are free to read the comments. It's up here. I don't block people. I don't delete comments. You can see the entire argument with me and him. It's just absolutely absurd what this guy's saying. He's just saying I'm an idiot for just making this video. Just making a video on an operating system. I'm an idiot, okay? And I really don't care about Windows 10 that much, as you guys are thinking. My life doesn't revolve around Windows 10. I have a life, okay? I don't just make these videos 24/7. I make like what, one video a week on Windows 10, and I only do Windows 10 because that's basically the only thing I can talk about right now. I don't just go around looking at things to hate. And Windows 10 is pissing me off. It's kind of hard not to hate it when the things popping off in the bottom of the screen every 10 seconds. Kind of not hard to hate it. I mean, if it wasn't being pushed in my face every 10 seconds, I probably wouldn't have made this video. Alright, Chris, wait, let's go up. Winter Icicle says, I played around with a friend's computer who's recently upgraded to Windows 10. Don't like it. It took him 2 hours to fix it by getting rid of those useless features and settings, unput all the useless apps, etc. So I dread to think of what it looked like when he first installed it. Exactly, it's filled with useless apps and bloatware that shouldn't have been installed on the system. It's just annoying from a perspective. And it's nearly impossible to delete all the bloatware that comes with Windows 10. It's ridiculous. Cortana is spyware, and we cannot remove it from Windows 10. Yup, basically it's just spying on you all the time. There's no shut off option, there's no option to delete it or anything. Which is, why wouldn't Microsoft include this option? Oh wait, they want to spy on you. That's why they didn't include it. Gaming with Mac says, I have Windows 10 and Windows 10 is the best. Now that your opinion on that, it sucks, so please don't upload this for no reason. That makes no sense. You're clearly a Minecraft fanboy or a Roblox fanboy, or whatever you stupid 12-year-old kids are into that have no life are into these days. Carl Schmuck says, I hate Windows 10. I am A plus certified technician and I think Windows 10 is complete garbage. If you can avoid even using Windows for your needs and are able to get by with Linux, then Linux is better. He's right. Windows 10 sucks. SM, I'm not even going to read that name. I guess I'm an idiot because I upgraded. It is amazing. I love Windows 10. I don't think anyone was forced to upgrade, so just go back to Windows 7. Everyone has his choice. Yes, yes, you are right. They do have their choice, but I'm just letting you guys know that you guys are being spied on and freaking controlled, basically, and forced to upgrade and having this crap pushed down your throat. And I'm telling you guys options on why you shouldn't upgrade, and there's basically no reason I can think of why you should, besides the things they're telling you about gaming performance. You get like a 1 frame per second increase, I guess, and that's the reason. So nobody's calling you really an idiot. I'm saying you're an idiot if you're calling me an idiot for saying that you shouldn't upgrade, because everybody has their opinion. Like, seriously, the people calling me an idiot because I don't like Windows 10, like, what's wrong with you? And this guy, he represented why he doesn't like it. Sure, he didn't explain why, which is pretty weird, but he has his opinion. I'm not going to call him an idiot for that. And on to the next comment. Kristen Doe says, more S is coming on the tube. I can't believe this is really a garbage control panel is hero is the hero in any Windows version. There you can manage your system. Now there is another settings location. How stupid to be splitting the management of the system in two parts. Every medium user will have to learn again what offers control panel in the settings. This is BS. We have two versions of Windows in one. And this crap started in Windows 8. Microsoft, come on. Separate once and all for all the S. I cannot believe I spent a week to check if Windows 10 is a good operating system. And it is far from idea of an OS. I tried to disable Cortana not being loaded. I cannot. Even as disabled, Cortana stays in the background eating 50 megabytes of RAM. If you kill the process, it will load again. The whole user interface is stupid for morons. No clear tiles, buttons, content, stupid colors. What the H is this anyway? A testing version for millions of people? How the H to be adopted this garbage? Only because it's free? If you look for office activities, go to your Ubuntu. It is free. Remove the S from Amazon. This is a true OS. I cannot believe this Windows 10 has some much garbage in applications and advertising and spying. How stupid to be not seeing the truth. Yeah, he's basically right on it, eating up RAM. The Cortana. I'm calling it Siri by accident because it's basically the same thing. Blarson says Windows 10 is the last OS. There will only be updates and patches. And then I said Windows 7 should not. I said Windows 7 should have been the last OS, and he said, "Yeah, but it's not, so get over it." And then I'm like, he's like, "Get over it." That's just a stupid thing to say when you say somebody says something about what they like or don't like. You say, "Yeah, get over it," haha, because they don't even listen. They don't even listen to your opinion. They're just like, "Yeah, get over it." That's stupid a thing to do. I mean, I'm allowed to give my opinion on products and stuff that I don't like. I mean, I've been a Windows customer for I don't know how long, since like 2005 is when I was when I started using Windows, and to use to have somebody say get over it when you actually say something about an operating system and finally put your foot down, that's pretty stupid. That just pisses me off. Come on, I've been using Windows for like 10 years, and when I have an opinion on something, you guys just say get over it. I'm not allowed to give my opinion on a product I've been using for like 10 years. Like seriously, like this is ridiculous. What logic is that? Where is your logic in that? Yeah, but get over it. I mean, seriously. Oh my gosh. Sapphire Storm says, I have Windows 10. I changed back to Windows 7. Windows 10 is slow and buggy. Exactly. And I'm not the only one giving this. Jim Gallant says, Windows 10 blocks pirate software, which proves they're spying on you, which proves they're modifying your system, which proves it's a virus. Ken Bouis says, don't update Windows 10 reboot loop of death. I don't know what that is, but it's probably another bug. One of the many bugs that have yet to be discovered or fixed. Hero Prini. Okay. I'm just going to only try to pronounce these. I'm not going to be seriously pronouncing these because these names are just hard. Okay. Hero Prini says, I upgraded to Windows 10, then my product key got F. Well, that's Windows 10 for you. Glass Gubin says, Microsoft wants us to join their Apple wannabe ecosystem to sell us their useless apps that we have always found for free on the web. Okay. Edward St. Antoine says, did the did the 10 now I have no start. Okay. I Please, people, please work on your grammar. I cannot understand this, and it just makes me look stupid reading this. It's not my fault. It's these comments, okay? They're just half. It's semi-English. It's not real English. I can't read this. Okay? It's just bad grammar. No periods at all. No capitalization to make it easier to define what one sentence is over another. Like, come on. Come on. You want somebody to read your comment? Type right, okay? If you want me to read your comment, just type right, okay? Travis McKendry says Windows 10 sucks, doesn't even try it, and just talks s about it and shows pictures. Okay, I tried to responding to this, and long, long and behold, he disabled replies. See, look, every time I click reply, won't let me reply. It just loops and then goes back. He disabled replies. He doesn't want. He just wants to spread rumors about me. No, no. I did try Windows 10. I'm not just some idiot looking at pictures of Windows 10 and just giving rants on it. No, I actually installed a virtual box version of it, and it's retarded. It's just retarded. So keep spreading rumors about me. I don't care. Just keep doing it. Immoral Attack says, you are all such idiots. An official version of Windows works faster and smoother, and yes, they too added an app which let you tell your feedback to Windows, and if any bugs come out, that sent you an update which resolves your problems. Only you need to restart the computer for installing the update. Okay, please use punctuation for Pete's sake. Oh my gosh, what a load of crap this sentence is. Your sentence lasts the entire paragraph. I can't read it. It's unreadable. You have no commas at all. No commas, no periods, nothing. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? At least have some pride when commenting. Like seriously, I'm about to like have a heart attack just reading your sentence. I can't take any breaths or anything. Like come on. Alright, I got a comment, guys. I'm gonna click it. See? Yep. Alright, I basically said the Xbox One sucks, which it does. It's garbage. And then they call me a Sony fanboy for saying the Xbox sucks, which I'm not. I've never owned the PS3. I've never owned the PS2. I don't have the PS4. I don't have any consoles besides the Xbox 360. So you can call me a PlayStation fanboy as long as you want, or Sony fanboys. The only thing Sony I have is headphones. I don't really care about them. And then he tells me to kill myself, and then I said you first. Yeah, just lol. It's just a lol comment. And they responded with, oh, kill yourself. So I post a comment on a product, and it results in somebody telling me to kill myself. This is the mindset of these Microsoft fanboys. They just can't take it. They just can't. They obsess over Microsoft. They worship it. Oh, I say the Xbox One sucks, and they say, oh, kill yourself. How does that coincide with each other? Like seriously. Like what if I wasn't somebody who wasn't as mentally strong as me? What if it was some like teenage girl or something that was on the fence of suicide, and she actually does kill herself? That's why I don't leave comments like that. But you guys think everything's funny and everything's a joke until something bad happens, of course. So just keep that in mind. Robert Coglers. Cogler. What is up with these names? Come on now. Come on now. Windows 10 keeps shutting down my computer. It's BS. It has cost me money by shutting down my DVD burner. I am an idiot for upgrading, actually downgrading it. They owe me money, as far as I'm concerned. Do not use Windows 10. Piss on them. He's right. He's 100% right. You shouldn't have upgraded, and you have to learn your lesson eventually. Now he's not going to use Windows 10 or any Microsoft product ever again. They just lost one extra customer. We're trying to give constructive criticism here, and their fanboys are just pushing us off. Just pushing us off. We're trying to give constructive criticism to Microsoft, and the fanboys just won't let us speak. And some idiot says Team Microsoft, like that's actually some sort of accomplishment in your pathetic life. Oh wow, you worship a company. Wow, you're so cool. You worship Bill Gates and his company. Quake World says, I like the Windows 10 layout just fine. It's just the massive amount of bugs that makes me want to reinstall Windows 7. It can't even get my time right, and I've tried setting it. That's just one issue in a long line of issues. He's right, 100% right. Chris Christ says, I updated to Windows 10 yesterday from Windows 7 on a 10-year-old Dell Inspiron 1. All-in-one machine, and it works just great. Maybe you're just the unlucky one who is having problems. Also, I did my dad's laptop today, and is more happy, and he is 94. Alright, first of all, that's garbage. You're saying I'm the unlucky one. I'm just one of the unlucky ones. Yeah, yeah, just one of the the few unlucky ones. That's garbage. No! Do you not see all these comments saying that it's buggy and it's garbage and it's slower than their last operating system? Do you not see all their comments? And you're saying your dad is happier. That's him. I mean, it doesn't mean I should be happier with it. Like, what is wrong with you? And Axipos replied, I hope you disabled all the spy options. And he said, yeah, I did. And I don't think there is any way to disable it. I don't know what's wrong with him. There probably is no way to disable it. There is no way to disable it. I'm pretty sure there's no way to disable the spy options, as far as I've heard, because you basically have to delete registry files in your computer just to remove it, but Microsoft still has legal right to spy on you. You signed your soul over to Windows 10 so they can spy on you. And you could just make a new update that counters what you just did and could probably just respawn the registry keys that you deleted. And then Kira X11, I don't know what Roman numerals are. I only know the first 6 from Star Wars, but whatever. He says, too bad it's just your opinion. And then a flame war ensues on the replies, and then he says, it's just my opinion. Yeah, it is my opinion. I'm not denying that, but I guess it's kind of morally right not to spy on your customers, morally. And I guess it's morally right to not slow down your computer and have a bunch of bugs. So yeah, 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 it's totally in my opinion, just my opinion. Yeah, it's just my opinion, guys. It's just my opinion. Yeah, it's totally doesn't hold any weight having a bunch of bugs on your system. Having a crap ton of bugs on your system. Brain Too Mush says, it almost seems like a huge practical joke on the Microsoft management by the developers. It does, it really does. They're like testing their consumers. It's like how a cult leader tests its members. They're just like, oh, maybe we can push them far enough. No, and they never push them far enough. The fanboys will just blindly follow Microsoft. The fanbots. Alright, Podlock says, this noob's using PCs when they don't know how to use it. And you should use grammar. You don't know how to use grammar. You shouldn't use grammar when you don't know how to use grammar. Jay Morrison says, F the moronic trolls on this board. They did not offer anything. You're right, they don't offer anything.